she's embowered or walled in to her tower, and she's, you know, isolated, lonely, right? And around her is the bustling world. There's that contrast. There's also, perhaps I would add to everything you guys said, also perhaps an aura of mystery about her, right? Who has seen her away from her, right? That people ask questions about her, who is she? I think that will become even more clear in the next stanza. So Joni, maybe go on, and maybe this will add to the mystery. Only reapers.
Only reapers, reaping early, in among the bearded barley, hear a song that echoes cheerly, from the river winding clearly, down to towered Camelot. And by the moon the reaper weary, piling sheaves in uplands airy, listening whispers, 'tis the fairy lady of Shalott.
Okay, great. You're reading very well. Thank you. Okay, so we have the reapers. The reapers are the people who stand in the fields and pick the barley all day. They're the, you know, the laborers. These reapers who are, you know, picking on the barley, they hear singing. Presumably the woman is singing from her tower. Did they see the movie? No. Okay. So presumably she's singing from her tower, right? There's a movie representation of this. No, and I asked if you saw it because it's very, the music is very powerful. But anyway, she has a very, very beautiful voice in the movie. But anyway, I'm not going to try to sing. Don't worry. I'll just try to draw. I'll make you suffer enough when trying to draw. But anyway, so the woman is singing, the lady is singing from her tower. The reapers hear her, and they say, okay, only reapers reaping early. They hear the song that echoes, and at night, by the moonlight, well, we don't need to draw the moon, because the moon's not always there, but sometimes by moonlight, one of the reapers listens and he says, oh, listen to that, 'tis the fairy lady of Shalott, suggesting what? If he says, 'tis the fairy lady of Shalott, what does that suggest about how known this woman is? I would think it means that she's probably a personality, right? People probably know who she is, right? That's her, that's the lady of Shalott. There's the Queen of England, you know, like, that's her, like, you get the sense that there's mystery surrounding her. If she, what's that?
Fairy tale.
She's kind of a legend, absolutely, as she was for Tennyson, by the way, because as I said to you in the beginning, Tennyson didn't create the Lady of Shalott. He inherited her as a figure from Arthurian legend, right? So yes, she was a legendary figure, and she's legendary even within the poem. People have heard about her. Wow, that's her, the Lady of Shalott, okay? Also, I want to point out, and I want to, before we go on to part 2, I want to think about what's happening structurally. Every part of this poem is going to end with a speech act, with a statement. There are very few quoted statements in this poem, but every part will end with a quote, and that quote is significant. And every time you see that quote in the stanza, you need to ask yourselves, what is motivating that quote, and what is that quote in turn motivating? Okay, so here we just answered what is motivating it, perhaps the mystique, the curiosity surrounding this woman. Who is she, right? That's what's motivating it. And what is it motivating? Well, we'll get there in a minute.